53 million, also known as Amanda Gallegos. I'm a mass-produced product of the public schools. The decisions that most greatly impact my education are oftentimes not made by me. I decided to stand up and make a change because I am tired of faking sick because I can't stand being in school. I am tired of being defined by a grade, and I am tired of being placed in categories. I have a question for you guys. Have you ever felt like a number? At times, we feel insignificant. One student in 77 million. You are not alone. You are not just a number. You are a unique individual whose voice deserves to be heard. And most importantly, you are the positive change that gives everyone hope that tomorrow will be a better day.
I am number 17, also known as Deya and Amanda. As an undocumented student, I have been faced with many struggles throughout my life, but one of the hardest struggles has been being an undocumented student because I am not eligible to receive financial aid or any other resources that facilitate that process. But before I continue, let me ask you guys a question. How many of you guys have ever felt afraid? All of us, right? I wake up with fear. I go to bed with fear. The fear of being deported and not being able to continue my studies goes with me everywhere. I refuse to feel afraid. I want to be able to go to school in tranquility without any worries other than, oh, I didn't do my homework, or I have to study for a test. I want students to be empowered to take a stand in their education and to be a part of the decision-making process regarding their education. There is no piece of paper that defines who I am. Therefore, I do not want a number to define who I am and what I can and cannot do for the rest of my life.
My name is Esteban number 50.5 million. But I don't want to be a number. I am more than just a number. I am an individual trying to survive the system. I don't want to settle for average when I have all the motivation I need to be the best student I can be. I have aspirations, as well as millions of other students out there. But something important to all of us is if we have the resources we need to succeed. This issue is very important to me because coming from a low-income community where the amount of resources available to students reflects the average income of the families that live in them. Students should have these resources and only focus on graduating without worrying about how they will pass a class because they don't have access to a computer or won't know how to apply for college. 2 years ago, the youth from the Southwest Organizing Project embarked on creating a Student Bill of Rights in an effort to empower students in their education. Over the course of those 2 years, we have conducted surveys and held dialogue with hundreds of students throughout the state of New Mexico. With this information, we began to draft our Student Bill of Rights, highlighting the main themes we found in our research. The next step was to present it to the state legislature. There was one very important question. How do people react to it? Senator Linda Lopez sponsored the memorial, and we began to lobby for its support. Students from all corners of New Mexico called their legislators and urged them to support our memorial. We are proud to announce that our Student Bill of Rights has passed the state legislature. The Student Bill of Rights will convene a task force of legislators, people from the Public Education Department, student advocates, and most importantly, students. This group will meet and create a Student Bill of Rights and amend it annually that respects the principles we developed. In addition, this group will meet annually and discuss on what legislation needs to be passed for a Student Bill of Rights to be realized. So with this all said and done, why be the leader of tomorrow when you can be the leader of today?
Every voice counts, and 77 million voices screaming loud enough will scare away the injustices we face.
Don't be afraid to stand up when everyone else around you is sitting down.